let me show you how simple it is to import a cocktail into your cuisine recipe maker. Into this section, you now select a recipe, and your cocktail recipes are shown, and you now go through and pick up the one that you want. I'm selecting Bobby Burns. Now you have two choices, to load it or import it. Loading will bring in all of the alcohols and list them, where import will let you just take the name with all of its aromatics. I'm now going to add an ingredient, and I've selected to use my tapestry of taste, and I've looked at meat and poultry. Chicken was the recommendation. I'm now clicking on the flavor cloud to look at suggestions of matching elements. But I've decided I want to make this a Spanish dish to go with a Bobby Burns. So I click on Spanish, and now I can see that the selected aromatics will be these elements. I've now decided to add tomatoes, and in addition, I'm selecting almonds. These are now imported, and they're present in the dish. I can now take and add ingredients and select again another category, which I'm going to choose as vegetables. Once that's selected, I can then look at the other elements, and I see corn, so I'm going to choose corn. Now I look at pairings to corn and find that there aren't any as far as Spanish food goes. So my recipe building blocks are complete. Now I can look at the matrix and see how all of the particular aromatics are lining up. And then I can select to find out how is this dish going to smell by selecting the aromatics, and how is it going to taste by selecting the tastants, which show up in blue. Now I know how this cocktail and recipe are going to taste, and that they're all matching up very nicely. That's all there is to it. Now I can save this recipe, and I'm going to call it Bobby Burns Spanish Chicken. And that's how simple it is to match a cocktail to a cuisine recipe.